There we go. Excuse me. What's going on? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome. Welcome to another Plus One Daily. I am John. I am honored, grateful, thankful that you guys have decided to come and spend a few minutes with me today. Fair warning, the bird is down in the office because my wife had to step away for the afternoon. So I'm kind of bird sitting right now. So if you hear squawks in the background, that's because there's an African gray to the left of me. The dogs will be quiet. The bird I'm worried about. Anyways, welcome once again to Plus One Daily. And we are going to have some fun today. I was, again, being as transparent as I can be. One of the things that I like doing is I like preparing for these shows. I don't just on a whim go, hey, what am I going to talk about? I like to prepare. So what I do is I usually read books each and every night before I go to bed. I write down ideas. I take notes of what I want to talk about, get some ideas, and then form it for the show. So something that came up yesterday that I was reading this Jim Rohn book still, and he really talked about, being personable and being, very real. And he didn't use that word, but that's the word I'm going to use. When I read that, it reminded me, I said, you know what, I got to get to the nitty gritty. Because a lot of the times that I'm talking about stuff in this show, it's all stuff that you've probably heard before. But I can't talk about stuff I really don't know about. I can't talk about search engine optimization. Don't really know much about it. Can't talk to you guys about programming. Don't really know much about it. Can't talk to you guys about website design. Don't really know much about it. I can't talk to you guys about certain things because I really don't have that knowledge. So I want to keep it real with you and talk to you guys about something that I realized years ago, and it really helped my business take off. A lot of people give you a lot of fluff out online. One of the things that I really want to I value your time, so I want you guys to get my all. And one of the things is that this is something a lot of people don't talk about. And what I'm going to talk about is finding the right people to do business with. I'm going to share a few stories with you, life stories, and then some lessons from some people a lot more successful in life than I am. But I'll share with you some stuff that's helped me over the years when it came to finding the right people. Robert Kiyosaki. Hopefully you guys know who he is. If he isn't, he wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad years ago, one of the best investment books of all time. And what he talks about forming a team. He says, form a team around you and surround yourself with experts. Surround yourself with people that know a lot more than you do. If you're the smartest person in the room, get out of the room and find a new room to hang out in. So he talked about getting a team of players in his circle of trust, his circle of influence, to build his business. So he would get experts in legal, experts in development, experts in all sorts of different avenues in law, in drafting contracts, in social media. I mean, everything. He surrounded himself. He knew one thing. He knew how to close deals. He knew how to find real estate deals, and he understood the idea of being an investor and rather than working for someone. So he understood that, and he surrounded himself with the wisest people he could. Now, the problem with this industry is that we all hang out with people that are on the same wavelengths as us. Now, that's good up until a point. If that group of people is refusing to grow, is refusing to get out of their comfort zone, you have a problem. So when I got started online, this is what I did. I surrounded myself with people a lot better at business than I was. I went to forums, I went to offline seminars, I did the dirty work, the stuff that no one really talks about in this business. They talk about, you need to build your brand and build your list. Okay, thanks, but who's going to help you along the way? Because this is a team sport. Whether you like it or not, we're all individuals, I get it, but no one's going to get anywhere in life without the help of other people, and vice versa. So when I got started online, I hung out in the forums. I was a sponge. I asked questions. I went to the live events that they had. And that included meaning getting out from behind my computer and actually going places. I know, crazy concept, right? But this is what it took to separate myself from that level of people that were just like, oh yeah, we're just hanging out trying to make money. If you're going to stay at that level, listen, it's not up for me to tell you, it's not up for me to tell you whatever you want to do with your life is fine. But if you're like me and you want to grow and you want to build real businesses and make a real living online, you've got to get out of your comfort zone, and that includes getting out of the people that are refusing to grow with you. You got to get away from the people that are whining. You got to get away from the people that are negative. You got to get away from the people that just want to surf for pennies. These people aren't doing anything for your life at all. Now, their journey is their journey, okay? I'm not one to judge, but I'm talking about for you. For you specifically, if they are not growing with you, they're holding you back. Are the people you hang out with, are they talking about list building? Are they talking about personal development? Are they talking about social media? Are they talking about, how to get involved with more offline events and stuff and online events? Are they talking about how to promote things, JV contests? Are they talking about that? Or are they talking about the same old each and every day? Because if they're doing that, you're not growing. You're not growing. You're staying the same. And this is what happens. I'll read you a quote. There's a quote from John C. Maxwell's Jumpstart Your Growth, day 67. It says, "Nature has everywhere written her protest against idleness. Everything that ceases to struggle will remain inactive, rapidly deteriorates. It is the struggle towards an ideal, the constant effort to get higher and further, which develops manhood and character." That's James Terry White from the book Jumpstart Your Growth by John C. Maxwell. So the point being is that you need to grow. You need to be around people that are helping you grow. I kid you not. Again, telling you, like I said at the starting of this, I can't tell you guys about search engine optimization, web design, programming. You want to know why? Because I surrounded myself with people that are a lot better at that than I am. That's how I got away from the pack. I was not the smartest person in the room. I continue to strive to not be the smartest person in the room. I want to be uncomfortable. I want to learn things from people. I want people to tell me about something that I never knew before. That's why I read so many books, because these people that are authors are a lot better at life than I am, so I'm going to pick up some nuggets from them. And again, I get it. A lot of people say that, I don't have the money or time to go to offline seminars or go to online seminars, etc., etc. Pick up a book. On your spare time, read a few books. Read a John C. Maxwell book. Read a Brian Tracy book. Read a Seth Godin book. Read a Gary Vaynerchuk book. Read a Jeffrey Gitomer book about sales. I mean, there's so many people you can learn from. You don't need to shake their hands and take them out for lunch. I mean, it'd be nice. But the point being is that's YouTube, exactly. I mean, just the information is out there if you can't meet and greet the people. But you want to be around that, because that's where winners congregate. That's where winners and achievers and leaders hang out. They hang out in places like that. That's where they hang out. And when I got started online, there was a few things I did. Again, I told you I went to the forums. I was a sponge around the people that were doing better, and they were more experienced at business than I was. That's where I hung out. I hung out around those people, which led me to go to offline seminars, which led me to get I Love Hits, which the rest is history. I mean, that was the process. People, how did you make it online? That's how I did it. That's it. There's no secret. I didn't rub anybody's bum. I didn't get a magic genie and wish 3 wishes. I hung out with the right people. I didn't stay at my comfort zone. I got out of my comfort zone, and I kept growing each and every day. Well, Gary, it's the truth. It's if you are the smartest person in the room, you got to get out of the room. You really do, because you're not going to learn anything there. And again, this sounds really egotistical, like you're looking down on people. Listen, some people, that, like, for example, I'm sitting here telling people that you got to read, you got to do this. Listen, I'm the first one at 8 o'clock tonight, well, after I go to the parrot meeting, but I'm the first one usually at night to go and play video games for a couple of hours. I could definitely be using more productive time. So, I'm not saying that this is the be-all, end-all. I'm just saying that if you're trying to build a business online, don't hang out with people and continue to hang out with people that don't want to grow and build their businesses as well. It's as simple as that. Some people are going to do their own thing. Some people are going to play video games. Some people are going to watch Seinfeld. Whatever. But if you want to build your business and you want to grow your business, start hanging out with people that want to do the same thing. It's that simple. And I'm simplifying this, and again, I'm talking about what I know. This was not an e-course I bought. This was not some kind of product that launched and I was like the first to join. Like a lot of those online opportunities, you got to be first to market. That wasn't the point. The point is that I started hanging out with people that were almost inspiring me each and every day to get better because they were trying to get better. See that? See how that works? It's be the change that you want to see in the world. You start hanging out with people that want to be the change, and you start becoming the change. It rubs off on you. Or you could go and hang out with the people that are, Well, it's a good question, Cheryl. I mean, again, listen, we're all human, and that's a really good question. How do you know if you are in that group or this group? We're all part of both groups at some times in our life, right? We are. Again, I just told you guys about how I played video games instead of reading books every day this week. I still read my books late at night, but we're all part of that group. Each group. But it's what we do each and every, like our daily habits over time. So ask yourself, am I spending too much time on activities that are not income producing? Or am I spending time on stuff that's growing my business, growing my brand, and the people I seem to hang out with are about the same things? They're fired up. They're being inspired by things that they see and read and watch. So I'm not saying either or is wrong or right for your unique, position in life right now. I mean, everybody has their own aha moment. There's no, John can't say, oh, do this, then, oh, my life has changed, It doesn't work like that. It's a personal aha moment when you go, okay, I've had enough, and I had to do that with some of my friends, some of my best friends in life. I kid you not. Like, my best friends in life, they wanted to go to the bar all the time. They wanted to drink. They wanted to party. And I got to the point in my life where it wasn't that I thought less of those people. I just stopped hanging out with them because that's what their focus was. My focus was on my business. How can I grow my business? And then I started hanging out with people that were like-minded. My idea of fun back in the day was driving to offline seminars in Dallas, Texas, and hanging out with people that were making millions of dollars each and every month. You heard that right. I was hanging out with people that were making millions a month. That's the kind of people you want to be around if you want to build your business and be a success. If you want to learn to play video games, hey, talk to me too, right? But I'm just saying, it's all personal. It's not up to me to say you're on this side of the fence or that side of the fence. You kind of got to ask yourself, am I hanging out with these people that aren't helping my bottom line? Or am I hanging out with these people that are helping me grow, that are helping my business grow, that are helping, better the industry? Oh, Andrew, I got stories. I drove to Charlotte, North Carolina through 2 snowstorms, too, to get to my first offline seminar. I've driven to Texas twice. I used to drive. I used to refuse to fly. I used to drive everywhere. If the seminar was in North America, I would drive there. Anyways, I digress. But see, that was one of the things that I wanted to do. Because I knew that the people at those seminars were the people that were making $1 million a month. Not $1 million a year. $1 million a year is pretty good money, right? But $1 million a month is some serious good money. Like, that is like... But see, that you have an ocean away. But Andrew, this is the thing. Robert Putty, who I credit a lot to who I've become. I learned so much from this guy. He lived in the UK. He was in Bristol. He came over all the time. He made sure he would come over. Now, again, I'm not saying, Andrew, you've got to come across the ocean to go to the seminars. I'm just saying that that's some of the things that was number one in his life at that time. Now his priorities have changed, right? He's got grandkids. He wants to stay at home. He doesn't travel as much. But at that time, see, again, so as no one can say, oh, he's not crushing it now. He's very successful now. But at that part in time in his life, that's where he wanted to hang out. He wanted to be around the people making $1 million a month. That's the thing. And when you start doing that, good things start happening. When people start growing together, good things start happening. You will find your right time, but when you start hanging out with people that want to see you grow as much as they want to see themselves grow, sky's the limit, man. The sky is the limit. So, surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. Why do you think I partnered with Justin and Tim? Don't let them hear me say this. But I consider them a lot smarter than, at a lot of things compared to me. I wanted to be around that. I wanted to be around guys like Robert Putty. I wanted to be around guys like Gary Ambrose. I wanted to be around guys like Mike Filsame and back in the day there was all the internet marketing guru guys like Corey Rudel and Mark Joyner and all these big name guys back then. That's who I wanted to be around because I wanted to model their success. I wanted to see what they did each and every day that translated into success. So that's what I would recommend. I would recommend that if you guys are serious about your business, go find people that are serious about their business, that want to get uncomfortable each and every day, that want to crush it, that want to do some really good things for their lives. And your life can be just as good, if not better. So, again, it's not really a competition. That came out wrong. But you know what I'm saying. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. Mookie, thank you for being quiet. The bird was quiet for 17 minutes. That's good. She's sleeping now. She's got her back to me. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming and rocking with me. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys got some value from this. Please do share the video and the blog post. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. And I will see you guys again on Friday. Special note, I put it in Skype. If you guys want to take part in that little mastermind group thing that I'm trying to set up. I was at the Legacy show the other night, and we came up with this really cool idea about doing a once-a-month seminar for owners and surfers, kind of like targeting to that. Drop me a line on Skype. Let's talk. Let's start building a little mastermind group on how we can make this happen. I have no problem investing in this. I'll put my own money into it. I have no problem at all doing that. I'm looking for people that are like-minded, that are thinking the same way I'm thinking on how we can develop something really, really powerful for this community and for this industry. So if you're interested, hit me up on Skype or email me, john@timtech.us. If not, I will see you guys Friday. Thanks for coming. Take care. Be good to one another. And I will see you guys on Friday. Toodles. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.